it and see if we can't make a few contacts and go from there. Got the ears information net about to start, but once it gets started, I'll just turn it down. Um, my buddy Nate he's in Ocala, Florida. I just thought I was streaming, but I lost connection, so y'all missed that. But we'll see what we can do. So we actually still on his frequency. We'll see if we can get us make sure it's clear.
The bowling is 8 feet high. I threw it up on
was worried when you called back something was wrong. I think I may have just found out. Oh, there we go. That's what it was. Hey, thank you for calling me. I feel horrible about that.
Oh, no problem. I got some feedback now, so you think that I'll let you go, 7-3.
7-3, thanks again. All right, we got the audio problem fixed. Appreciate her calling us back there. We'll call QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Bravo 8, Papa.
All right, I heard a Alpha Charlie in there first.
Alpha Charlie 1, Romeo Yankee. I got your 5-9 and the Charlie Tango over, but I missed your call time.
All right, you're going to have to give me yours one more time. I got Alpha Charlie something. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec, Richard out of Oklahoma, live streaming on YouTube. Apparently, for the whole time we've been going, I hadn't had no audio, but we got that fixed. Over.
Roger that. So my full call is Alpha Charlie 1, Romeo Yankee, AC1RY. Over.
All right, I got you in there that time. This is Benjamin, correct?
You got it, Roger.
All right, bud. Well, I got you about a 5.7, 57 in Oklahoma tonight.
All right, I'll take the 5-7, and you have a good evening, 73.
All right. You may have told me a while ago what's my signal report.
Well, I got you between 5-5 and 5-9, and bands up and down. Over.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna take the 5.9 and just leave it as that, and I'll get that put in QRZ. Over. All right, I know there was a few more in there, and I gotta apologize about the audio not working. QRZ.
Kilo Germany 6, Mike Delta Bravo.
All right, Kilo Germany 6, something Delta, I think it was.
Kilo Germany 6, Mike Delta Bravo.
Mike Delta Bravo, man, you just walked in the room with me. I wasn't looking at it, but I guarantee it's 20 over.
Yeah, you're over S9 here, probably hitting about 10 over on my meter. Over.
Roger that. Let's see where you at up there.
I am in Southern California, about 30 miles north of San Diego.
Roger that. Well, man, beautiful signal into Oklahoma tonight. Appreciate you stopping by, and at least you come in after I got the audio problem fixed there. Over.
All right, very good. Well, I'll have to check it out and see what I sound like. I don't think I've heard what I sound like with this microphone set up yet, so be interested to hear that. So I'll give it a check.
All right, bud. Well, I appreciate you coming in, and yeah, take a gander at it, and that's why I'm doing it. That play radio, have fun, document it, and maybe other grandkids will laugh at me one day. Over.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I appreciate you doing the YouTube feed. I assume it's on YouTube, and I'll try and find it by your call sign.
Roger that. It's KJ5GVQ, the raw ham. Me and a buddy of mine had took the frequency that the raw ones normally use right back at New Year's, when they had that guy went a little crazy down there on Bourbon Street, and they didn't run their net that night, and me and him was going to ratchet jaw, and I'm like, oh, that's a clear one, and called out, and anyway, we took their frequency that night, not meaning to, but they wasn't having a net, and one of them said, oh, well, we're going to call y'all the raw ones, so it kind of stuck.
Yeah, I guess it did. Well, great to make the contact with you tonight, and I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll catch you in the future.
Roger that. Hope to catch you down to Coax another time. This KJ5GVQ. We'll call QRZ.
What's your Oracle 4, Charlie, for that's great.
All right, got a couple of you in there. There was a Kilo Oscar 4. I think you've been trying 2 or 3 times.
No, first time for me, somebody else maybe. Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee Zulu Echo.
Yankee Zulu. All right, I got Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee Zulu Echo, waiting on it to pull up. But, yeah, man, you're kind of down a little bit, about a 5.5, 55. Band's been kind of up and down, though. Over.
Roger, Roger. I'm northeastern North Carolina with a SC991, so it may be a little bit to do with that.
No, I believe it's all banned because you just come up to a 5.8, over.
Roger, Roger.
Well, now that you come in kind of later, I had an audio problem and didn't realize I wasn't getting out, but you can check yourself out. You see what you sound like on my end. What'd you say my report was?
I've got you at a 5.9 plus in North Carolina.
Roger that. All right, man. Well, I do appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in there this evening. And you say you're running a 9, I think you said a 991A. I was actually looking at that radio, and I wound up going with the 710. I talked to a ham that I met on a repeater before I took and got my General. And he set me up with a radio. He said, man, I'm going to make you a good deal. And I met him, and we talked about the radio, and he wound up, he give it to me. He's a good friend of mine. He joins us generally on the Wednesday night nets we do on 40, over.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I've had it up and running about a year and a half now.
Got you there. Well, man, you sounding good, though. Your audio sounds good. Well, I appreciate you coming in there, and we're going to try to catch some more folks in the log there, over.
Roger, 73. Have a good night.
You as well, Buzz, 73. QRZ.
Whiskey 4 Hotel Echo X-Ray.
All right, I got a Whiskey 4, and I think you said Hotel something X-Ray?
Whiskey 4 Hotel Echo X-Ray. Hotel Echo X-Ray.
Whiskey 4 Hotel Echo X-Ray. I got you a good, beautiful 5.9 in Oklahoma.
Roger, I have you 5.9 also on the east coast of North Carolina. Great sounding station you got there. Can I get your last three of your call sign phonetically? I can't seem to pull it out.
Yes, Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. Golf Victoria Queen, over.
Okay, Roger, I got it that time.
All right, man, and we stream it on YouTube at my call sign, The Raw Ham. So you check it out and you hear what your audio sounds like, over.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you for what you do, and take care. Got you in the log.
All right, man, I got you in there as well, and we'll be sure to push it to QRZ. Appreciate you stopping by. It's a new thing I'm trying out. Don't know how well it's going to go, but we'll see. 73's my friend, QRZ.
Kilo Oscar 4, Fox Hotel Bravo.
All right, I think that was I got a couple of you, but I heard that other guy call a minute ago. Was that Whiskey Bravo 4?
Whiskey America 4, Charlie, Quebec, X-ray.
Whiskey America 4, Charlie, Quebec, X-ray. QSL?
That's the QSL. You'll find out fucking over Beaver Dam, Virginia, QSL.
I think you said I was 5'9" over there. And I didn't quite get it. This is Jerry in West Virginia.
QSL, you're 5'9" in the state of Virginia. 5'9", state of Virginia. I'm in Beaver Dam, Virginia. 40 miles northwest of Richmond, over.
Roger that. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. I got you around a 5'7", maybe 5'7", I'd say. But sounding pretty good there, and I appreciate you coming in. I know I kept hearing you, but I couldn't hardly get your call, and it's kind of hard to figure out who to go with. Don't want to hurt no feelings. Over.
The QSL, I got the call to Silver. It's Ross Victor Club. I think that's correct. But you say it's got a whole lot of QSB on it, over.
Yeah, roger that. That's kind of the same thing with you as well. The band's been kind of up and down, but I appreciate you coming in there, and I got you in the log with a 5'7" there, over.
The QSL, have I got the call correct, over?
I do believe so. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec, KJ5 GVQ, over.
Yeah, QSL Thomas, you get one that good style down at 20 over, it's got a good audio. I won the Drake Sierra 4C, it's got a small runner running. Got me 50 years old, but I give it a try once in a while. So it's nice talking to you. There's a whole other station's calling, so if you have a place for the afternoon now. You know what? You get 5, call Victor Quebec. From Whiskey America 4, Charlie, Quebec X-Ray, Virginia. 5 for your bottle, over.
Roger that, bud. Appreciate you coming in. Sorry I didn't pick you up a little earlier there. Check us out on YouTube, man. You can see what that radio's sounding like. 73s, have a good rest of your night there. QRZ.
AJ5, GV.
Kilo Oscar 4, Fox Hotel Bravo.
Sierra, Tango, Yankee.
All right, you messed me up when you give me my call, and then somebody come in there with you. Who was that again? Is that my buddy up in Iowa? All right, I'm guessing not. Let's try that again. QRZ.
Sierra, Tango.
Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Hotel Bravo.
Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel something Bravo.
It's Kilo Oscar 4, Fox Hotel Bravo. 4 hours behind.
All right, you messed me up there when you said 4 something behind. I don't know there. Kilo Oscar 4 Fox. Come again.
Fox Hotel Bravo. FHB. Fox Hotel Bravo.
Got you there. That other station's got my mind scrambled there. I was wondering who that was. All right, got you in there, man. You got a booming signal into Oklahoma tonight. Definitely over S9, over.
Hey, roger that, man. I'll take that and run with it, man. You're plus 15, plus 20 over here in Florida, man.
Roger, what part of Florida are you in? I'm originally from down south Alabama, right there south of Mobile in the Gulf, over.
Yeah, roger, man. Yeah, I'm down here in Seminole, Florida, just outside of St. Petersburg.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you on down there a bit. I got a good friend of mine there at Northwest Florida, KQ4TKF. He joins us on that net on Wednesday nights we do. Well, I'm sure you heard we're streaming on YouTube, so if you want to hear what that radio's sounding like, man, check us out.
Hey, roger that. Yeah, I've got you pulled up now and just subscribe. So I appreciate what you guys are doing out there. It gives us a chance to listen to what we sound like.
Roger that, bud. That's why we do it. It's a lot of fun. Definitely enjoy it. I'm hoping to get out and do some POTA, just work, and it's cold up here. We supposed to get some snow and ice tonight, and gonna be, I think, around 0 for around 100 hours they talking about. I don't know. I'm from the South, man. I ain't used to all this.
I hear you, man. Well, I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, but I grew up in East Tennessee, and we moved down here when I retired about 5 years ago. And I tell you what, I'm climatized to Florida now. I'm flip-flops and shorts, man. If it gets over, if it gets down below, say, 67, I'm done.
Roger that. You have to change your flip-flops out for some Crocs, over.
Roger that, man. And we headed north up when the hurricane come through here a couple months ago, and we didn't even think about bringing any kind of warmer clothes or anything like that. Well, I was freezing to death up there in Rocky Face, Georgia.
Yeah, roger that. I bet you was. Yeah, I remember having to run from them hurricanes. Now we just get the tornadoes. Man, them hurricanes, generally you can, you can kind of plan on them, but the tornadoes, that's a different story. I've been up here since 18, and yeah, this is home, I guess. Home, what they say, home where you make it, right? But, yeah, I miss my water. I miss being there on the Gulf, but this is going to do for now.
Hey, roger that, man. Yeah, roger. Well, I'll let you get to it, man. I heard a lot of people out there, man. You're popular tonight. So you have a good one, man. 7-3, and God bless all the way around. KO4FHB.
Appreciate you coming in, man. 73, and appreciate that God bless, too, right back at you. All right, with that, we'll break with you, and we'll call QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Sierra, Tango, Yankee.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Sierra, and I don't want to mess it up, something Yankee.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Sierra, Tango, Yankee. Handle is Joe.
All right, Joe. My computer's running a little slow with doing this live stream. All right, so you're down in Florida as well. What part of Florida are you in?
Well, I must not be too far from where that other fellow was. I'm north of St. Petersburg. I'm in just north of Clearwater in a little town called Dunedin, Florida. And a stone's throw from the beach. I don't want to make you jealous. Go ahead.
Roger that, man. That's what I was just saying. I missed the water there.
Yeah, we're about probably a mile, I'd say, from the Intercoastal Waterway. Runs north-south along the coast of Clearwater, St. Pete, and all of that. Beautiful weather down here right now. I like this, but when it gets hurricane season, like you said, it ain't very pretty down here at that time. And your handle, is it Richard?
I go by Rich, Richard, Richie. It don't matter. Just don't call me late for dinner, over.
Well, that sounds good. A little chicken and dumplings, and I certainly wouldn't call you late. Oh, well, it's good talking to you, Rich. And I'll let you go. I just wanted to see if you could even hear me. I think you said you were running a Yaesu 710, and that's exactly what I'm running. Just new out of the box about 2 weeks ago. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, that 710 sounds good. I don't know if you played with the audio, with the different processors and all, but man, you can really dial that thing in. Not that you need to. I'm running a stock mic, no extra power, running 100 watts, and I like to work QRP a lot. And of course, I can only get down to 5 watts on this radio, but I love chatting with those guys on Sunday night, the QRP net. And several other stations has always told me, it's like, ain't no way you're running QRP. And I'm like, well, if I could show you, I would.
I got you on that. Yeah, no, I'm running the full Monty on this thing, and I really haven't done too much with the audio because I'm still trying to learn this rig. There's so many little bells and whistles and things to turn here and there that I'm just now getting used to it.
Hey, Roger that. Well, when that 757 I had let go, the bug had bit me, and there was no way I was going to have to buy a radio. And a friend of mine's got the 7300, and he was pushing me that way. And that was one of the radios that I was really interested in. And the guy that gave me the 757's got an FT710, and I was looking at the 991, and I was back and forth, and man, am I glad I went with this one. Not that I would have known any different, but I absolutely love this radio.
I know what you mean. I've been out of ham radio for almost 30 years, Rich. And now I'm retired and kicking back, and I thought, I've got to get back in and do something to get the old mind back in shape. And I stopped in at the store and saw that, and I just fell in love with it. And I said, well, you only live once, and you can't take it with you, so I might just as well go ahead and get it. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger that. And man, I felt like it was a lot of radio for the money. I couldn't justify spending the extra for the DX10, and man, I'm tickled to death with this one.
Yeah, well, I bought that. It's the what is it? AESS version. It's got the speaker on the side, but I'm more impressed, I think, with the Yaesu D. What is it? The D something microphone that I bought, and I think that really helps. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger that. I got the same rig with the AESS speaker on the side. I've got it set up in a little go box because I want to try to do some POTA. Just weather and works kept me from it. I made me a little antenna a few weeks ago, and thinking for sure next Sunday I got a buddy of mine. He's wanting to build some antennas, and I'm gonna meet him at a park, and we're gonna play.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I did a little look on YouTube about some of the POTA stuff, and thought it might be interesting. I haven't been camping too much, but my son-in-law and daughter have an RV, and I thought, oh, I could pop some antennas off of that and have a really good time with it.
There you go. Yeah, man, get out there and enjoy it. Absolutely. Well, look, I'm going to see if there's any more out there. Loved having you in here this evening, or tonight. I guess we could say tonight, because it's getting close to my bedtime. But I got to get up and go to work in the morning. Not that I'm looking forward to it, but it is what it is. Got to put groceries on the table, over.
I have to chuckle because I haven't worked in a number of years, but I'm pushing 80 years right now, and I sure don't feel like working. I'll let you go, Rick. Really has been fun. KG5, GVQ, WA4, STY.
All right, bud. 73s. Hopefully catch you down the log another day. With that, we'll break with you. KJ5 GVQ calling CQ.
Golf Yankee Oscar.
All right, got a couple of you in there. November 2 jumped in first. What I heard first.
November 2, India Echo, name is Tom, TOM, and I am in New Jersey, November Juliet.
All right, Tom, I got you in there in New Jersey. I ain't even sure if I've made New Jersey yet. I'd like to say I have, but I'm not for sure. How you doing this evening?
I'm watching your signal creep up little by little, 5.7 to 5.8, you're almost at a 5.9. Can I have your suffix? I've got Kilo Juliet 5, but I did not get your suffix, please.
Yes, Kilo Juliet 5. I can't say it unless I say the whole thing. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Victor, Quebec, Golf, Victoria, Queen. Over.
QSL Golf, Victor, Quebec. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm the same way. I give the whole call sign, and usually I'll give it phonetically and then an alternate phonetic. So sometimes if there's too much noise, phonetics don't work. Anyhow, I've been listening to you talking about your rig for a while. I'm running a Kenwood 890 here, putting out about 400 watts into a Hustler 6-band vertical. Like the last person you talked to, I was out of the hobby for well over a dozen years and got back in during the pandemic. And now I'm retired and enjoying life in front of the radio, getting I'm happy. Kilo, Juliet 5, Quebec, November 2, Echo.
Roger that, November 2, Juliet, India Echo. Man, you had come up to a good 5.8, so I'm going to bump you up to a 5.8, and I believe you said I was a 5.8 as well. Yeah, man, maybe one day I'm going to get to retire. I don't know. We're going to see. But the way it's going, probably not. Oh, man, all these hobbies, I'm into everything. And you can go check yourself out on YouTube. Check the channel out, and you'll be able to hear what your audio sounds like. Over.
All righty, thank you very much. Right now, this is my only hobby right now. I used to be hot and heavy into metal detecting. But maybe one of these days I'll get back. I'll get back into that. But right now, I'm just enjoying it while the sunspot cycle is still hot, at least for a little bit. You're up to a 5.9, and I need to Morgan, and so much for the QSO, and hopefully we'll speak again. Kilo, Juliet 5, Golf, Victor, Quebec, November 2, India Echo.
73s, my friend. I appreciate you coming in tonight and getting in the log. All right, I'm going to take a couple more, and I got to get this thing shut down. Not that I want to, but I know that bedtime's calling me. So with that, QRZ.
Kilo, Golf 7, Golf
Hotel
Yankee
Echo
Oscar.
X-ray, one more time.
I heard Kilo Golf 7 and somebody with a one more time. So one more time, come again.
Whiskey 4 Hotel Echo X-ray.
It's Kilo Golf 7, Golf Yankee Oscar.
All right, man. I had too many in there. That's comical there. I ain't used to sounding like a DX station. So many people. I see why they work split. Ha ha. All right. So Kilo Golf something or another. the loud one there. I heard you. Kilo Golf something. Let me get my computer going. Come back with me, Kilo Golf.
All right, here we go. Kilo Golf 7, Golf Yankee Oscar.
All right, got you in there that time, Golf Yankee Oscar there. How you doing this evening?
Hey, I'm doing good, Rich. Good to hear you on the band tonight. Yeah, the name here is Randy, Romeo Alpha November Delta, no Delta Yankee. I'm in the southeast corner of the state of Washington, right on the banks of the Columbia River, and I'm a born Okie, QSL.
Man, that sounds pretty awesome there. I can't say the same. I'm really a southern boy. I come out of Dauphin Island, a little island out in the Gulf of, well, I don't know if it's going to be the Gulf of America or the Gulf of Mexico. A little barrier island there south of Mobile called Dauphin Island. You ever heard of it?
I have heard of Dauphin Island, but I don't know anything about it. I was pretty sure you weren't born Okie because you don't sound like an Okie.
Yeah, roger that. I moved up here in 18, but Oklahoma's treated me well. We started to move up here several years earlier, and then work just didn't pan out the way I thought it was, and so it just delayed my arrival. Over.
QSL. Well, I'll tell you what, Rich, you were 5'9" in here with really strong audio. Now you're picking up a little QSB on your signal, but you're still making a good trip in the Pacific Northwest. Hey, I'm on a ICOM 7300 with a hex beam antenna pointed your direction. Doing about 1,200 watts right now. I was only doing 500, and you guys kept getting on top of me, so I decided I'd turn it up so I could break through your pile up. Over.
Roger that, man. You got a beautiful signal there. And there again, just like you said, starting to fade. The band's definitely playing with us, but you're definitely 10 over 9. And I'm running a Barefoot FT710 with a little homebrew fan dipole, element stretched in different directions, acting like a guy from a mast at about 50 feet.
Yeah, QSL, Rich. Well, I'll tell you what, it's got beautiful audio, man. If you're not running a gate, you've got the audio tuned in really good because you got good loud audio. Over.
Roger that. I hear that a lot, and I definitely appreciate the flowers. For sure, man. I just watched a few YouTube videos and played around with it and said, well, I just run with what I got. Well, we're streaming live on YouTube, so check it out. Check the channel out, man. You'll get to hear how good that radio sounds you got. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I just got to search your call sign.
Yeah, it's under my call sign. It's KJ5GVQ, the Raw Ham.
Yeah, QSL. I'll tell you what, I'll look at it tonight when I go to bed. I'll get on my tablet and search you out. All right, Rich, I know you want to make another contact or two out there, so I'll let you swing, man. You're sounding great up here in the Pacific Northwest. 7-3 to you, my friend. I'm going to log you in QRZ, and hopefully we'll get to talk again. So KJ5GVQ. KG7GYO. 7-3, my friend.
7-3. All right, I heard something Lima out there. Come again, Lima.
This is Victor Echo 7, Charlie Zulu Lima, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
All right, Victor Echo 7, Charlie Zulu Lima, QSL. I say, is that Victor Echo 7, Charlie Zulu Lima? Is that a QSL? Man, I had you in there a minute ago, but you dropped way down. I can't tell if I got the call right. Victor Echo 7, Charlie Zulu Lima, out of British Columbia, Canada. This is KJ5GVQ. How copy?
What is your location?
Location's Oklahoma. Over. Oklahoma, QSL. Yeah, roger that. I got you in the log. I can barely read you about a 44, over. And all right, I heard you that time. What was my report? All right. I couldn't get my report. Try again one more time. All right, nothing heard. QRZ?
Whiskey Bravo Alpha 4 Whiskey Lima. Yankee Uniform Lima.
Alpha 4 station?
Alpha 4 Whiskey Lima.
Alpha 4 Whiskey Lima. I think you've been trying several times there. You're in Virginia, over?
QSL in Virginia. I got a very strong signal on you, 5'9", very strong.
Roger that. I got you about a 5'8", 58 in Oklahoma. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing fairly well. I'm talking remotely through my home station. I'm at work getting some little radio, little downtime. Heard you in there. I just want to make a contact and say hello.
Roger that. All right, man. Well, if you're at work, I better not keep you. I wish I could play radio while I was at work. I need to work that out. I guess I could do Echo Link. That's about all I could do. All right, Bub. Well, thanks for coming back to me, and glad to get you in the log. And you can check it out on YouTube and see what that radio sounds like at KJ5GVQ to Raw Ham. Over.
Good copy. I hope you have a great night. 7-3. Thank you, sir.
7-3. You have a good night as well. All right, we're gonna go two more. QRZ.
Whiskey Bravo number 2 Radio Uniform Lima. Victoria.
I think that was a Whiskey Bravo number 2.
Yep, Radio Fox Victor. Whiskey Bravo 2 Radio Fox Victor.
Uniform Mike.
Radio Fox Victor, Whiskey Bravo 2, Radio Fox Victor. You got a good signal there, about a 5'8", 58 in Oklahoma.
Yeah, okay, you're sounding beautiful here. I've been listening to you for a while. I wonder what mic you're running with that 710. Man, your audio is beautiful.
Man, it's a stock mic, and I'm holding it up for the camera. You can see. It is the absolute stock mic that come with the radio. Hand mic, over.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, they really hit it out of the park with that mic then, because it really sounds good. Your signal's very strong here, too. I'm in Central Florida, about 50 miles north of Orlando, and you're 20 over S9 right now. Not always. It drops down a little bit at times, but just real strong, and the audio is exceptional, so you got a winner there. Go ahead.
All right, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just played around with the settings. This thing, I'm really impressed. That was one thing that scared me, is going with the Yaesu. Everybody talks about the menu functions and this and that, but man, it's not that bad. I guess I kind of think it's like an Android or an iPhone, and I'm an iPhone guy, and I think the Yaesu might be an iPhone. I don't know. But, yeah, I just played around with it, and everybody said it sounds good, so I'm sticking with it. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, I've been listening for a while, and I heard you say you were torn between that and the 991A. And I'm thinking about getting that only for the VHF and the UHF capability. But if I didn't want that, I'd get it to 710. I'm talking to you off an older TS570 Kenwood, so and a hand mic too. So that's what I got, and about 85 watts right now. So I won't hold it. I know you want to make one more contact, but I'm glad I could get you, and you really sound good here in Florida. Go ahead.
All right, man. Yeah, thanks a lot for sure, and I'm glad to get you in a log. And you come up again a little bit, so we're gonna call that 5'9" both ways there, QSL.
I won't argue with you there. That's good. I appreciate it. And like I said, your A1 signal, the quality of the audio and everything is great. So good luck, and you have a great night, what's left of it, and we'll catch you again on the band. This is WB2RFV.
All right, bud. 73s, and we'll get another one in there. Try to spread them out, and maybe we can get more than one or two. Over. All right, I didn't mean to run y'all off. QRZ.
Whiskey Lima 7,
Kilo Lima 5, India Alpha.
All right, I got a Whiskey Lima 7 and a Kilo India 5, I think it was. So let's take that Whiskey Lima 7.
Whiskey Lima 7, Juliet Whiskey. Name up here is Jesse up in Wasilla, Alaska, QSL.
Oh, man, you know what? I've been struggling to get Alaska. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Something happened to my computer there. I'm going to have to redo that. Whiskey Lima 7. And what was the rest of it? I don't know what happened there.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. The call up here is Whiskey Lima 7, Juliet Whiskey, Japan Whiskey, QSL.
Got you there. Yeah, I put it in the computer, and then when we went to talking, I must have bumped the enter key. All right, that's what happened. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I worked a POTA station a week or so ago, and man, I've been wanting to get Alaska, and I finally got one, so you're definitely my second one there, over.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations there. Good deal. Yeah, there's a bunch of POTA guys up here all the time. KL7ADV, there's a bunch of them. Anyway, let me make sure I got your call right. Is it Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Bravo Queen, is that correct?
Negative. It's Golf Victor Quebec. Golf Victor Queen, over.
Golf Victor Queen, that's why I couldn't find you on the YouTube. Okay, buddy. Well, I appreciate you coming back. You're 5'9". 5'9" up into Wasilla, Alaska, where it's above freezing up here, and we're doing pretty good. Go ahead.
Roger that. Well, you're mostly about a 5'7". You swung up to a 5'9" a while ago, so I'm going to give you 5'9" both ways there, over.
Hey, we'll take the 5'9" every day of the week. Okay, you take care down there in Oklahoma. Okay, 73's from Alaska there, KJ5 GVQ from WL7JW. Pick up some more.
All right, man. Hope to catch you down the log, and hopefully you can find that YouTube and see what you sound like. We'll break with you. 73's, my friend. We'll break with you and go to, there was a Kilo India 5, I think it was. All right, I must have messed that up. It wasn't a Kilo India 5? All right, we'll go QRZ.
Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey, Uniform Mike.
Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey, Uniform Mike. I think you're the only call that I got in there right on the first go.
Good evening, sir. Must be most of our lucky nights tonight then. Hope you're doing well. This is Gary from North Carolina. What part of Oklahoma are you in? I'm just about 30 miles east of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Roger, 30 miles east of Raleigh. I'm about an hour east of Oklahoma City, and I don't know how familiar Oklahoma you are, but I'm about 30 minutes north of Shawnee, over.
Copy, sir. I do know a little bit about Oklahoma. Work with some good folks with your state forestry folks out there quite frequently. I've got a very good, loud, clear copy on you, and you're coming in, I would say, right about 5960.
Roger that. I appreciate the flowers there. You're a solid 5'8", and a minute ago I would have said a 5'9". So we'll go 5'9" both ways, and I'll make sure to get you in QRZ, over.
Thank you, sir. 73 to you, and I'll let you catch some of these other folks out here. KQ4 Whiskey Uniform Mike.
All right, bud, and check that YouTube channel out, and you can hear your audio, see what you sound like. It's at KJ5GVQ to Raw Ham, and we run a net on 40 meters on Wednesday nights at 7 Central, so maybe we can pick you up over there one night, over.
Copy that. Made a note of it, and trying to jump over on that. You said that was over on 40.
Yeah, we generally set up on 215 when we can, and I run net logger, so it'll be put up on there so you can find us there, over. Roger that, KQ4, Whiskey Uniform Mike. Band's changed, about lost you there. Thanks for coming to my call and getting in there tonight. This KJ5, GVQ bid you 73, and we'll go one more QRZ.
Whiskey 7 Kilo Echo November, Washington State.
All right, I got whiskey. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this one cleared out. I know it was whiskey 7 something.
Roger that. Whiskey 7 Kilo Echo November. Ken here in Washington State.
Got you there, Ken. I'm guessing that's your name as well. Man, you got a big booming signal in here.
Well, you're doing great. I was spinning the knob, and for Oklahoma tonight, you're at a 5.9 plus 10 with excellent audio.
Oh, man, appreciate that. Well, I'm running a FT710 barefoot with a homebrew fan dipole at about 50 feet, where I've got the elements pulled in all different directions, and I'm actually using the wires for like a makeshift mast. Guy for my mast there, over.
Roger, hey, I did not catch your call sign, over.
All right, it's Kilo, Juliet 5, Golf, Victor, Quebec, and name's Richard, and we're streaming on YouTube, so if you want to go check out the channel at KJ5GVQ, The Raw Ham, you can hear what your audio sounds like, over.
So that's KJ5GVQ.
QSL.
Well, I'll have to go check that out. No, I just heard you out there, and, you know, Oklahoma, I spent some time as a youth in Oklahoma back in the 60s. I hitchhiked from California to Oklahoma to meet a friend, spent a couple of weeks there. They asked me, you know, as a guest, what do you want to do? I said, I'd like to go to the beach. Okay, stand by. They all laughed.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I'm originally from a little island on the Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico, however we're going to say it, just south of Mobile, Alabama, called Dauphin Island. Grew up there commercial fishing, and I moved up here back in 18. So they got a lot of lakes up here, a lot of nice lakes, but it just ain't the same as the beach in the Gulf there, over.
No, Roger, no. I went floating down a slate river somewhere by Norman, Oklahoma. The guy that took us inner tubing, he had a Volkswagen with no floor in it. You had to keep your feet up or you would hit the ground. And we floated down this creek, really nice creek, and it was all slate with like waterfalls and stuff. I don't know where it was, but it was beautiful.
You can hear me.
Yeah, roger that. I hear some folks coming in there. I don't know if they're trying to get in. It sound like they're holding a conversation. But yeah, that's pretty funny about the Volkswagen there.
Roger that. Well, you know, I'm going to get on the, I fired up the computer here, and I'm going to see if I can find the KJ5GVQ, and we'll see. It's always interesting to hear what you sound like, but hey, thank you so very much. Great signal tonight. WW7 Kilo Echo November.
Roger that, man. I appreciate you coming back, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I started this channel. Is I absolutely love working channels that do live streams. So come back anytime you can hear me, man. I'd love to get you in the log again. This KJ5 GVQ. One more last call. All right, I heard something, I think it was Alpha Juliet 7 Charlie Zulu, maybe? Alpha Juliet 7 Charlie Kilo, QSL? All right, I heard you say 5.5. I've got you about a 4.4. Well, 5.4 in Oklahoma. And I didn't quite get where you said you was from. I think you're in Idaho, over. Well, roger that, bud. Well, I'm streaming on YouTube. I don't know if you heard all that a minute ago. So you get to hear what you sounded like. You kind of down in the noise, but man, I appreciate you coming in there and coming back to my call. Roger that, buddy. Well, hey, there again, I appreciate you coming in. Glad to get you in the log, and appreciate you being there for sure. All right, well, this is KJ5 GVQ. I'm going to back on out and go QRT. I got to get my head on the pillow and get ready for tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by and checked out the stream. KJ5 GVQ bid y'all all 7-3s and QRT. All right, appreciate y'all stopping by. This KJ5 GVQ to Raw Ham, 7-3s, y'all.